Hey, you know what? This is a party and I can't stand these shoes anymore. Wow, I'm really short now. The proceeds for everything we raise tonight obviously be donated to the American Cancer Society and the Marcelle Erian Foundation. And we are donating that money in honor of a very, very, very dear friend of mine, of a lot of ours, that we lost a couple years ago to lung cancer.
I wanna make it better. How I wish I could take it away.
Bringing one of the hottest singers in the land, Miss Alex Nestor to the stage. Give it up for Alex Nestor.
What do I say? Hi, my name is Alex Nestor. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and it completely changed my world. You usually worry about, what am I gonna wear to school? And, ooh, is so-and-so gonna notice me and like me? But by the grace of God and because of great treatment, great doctors, great friends, great family, great love, great music, and just this incredible, overwhelming support and love and positivity from everyone I know, people I didn't know, people I just ran into, I made it. When I was officially coming up on my 10-year cancer-free anniversary, I wanted to do something, and I wanted to do something big. And of course I wanted to have a party, because that's where it all started. Don't really know how it all came to fruition, but I wanted to give back in the form of what I know how to do best, which is music. So I put on Burn It Down, which is a benefit concert. I definitely could not have done this by myself. And so many people stepped up and really stepped up and helped out. And I think every single person that I came to and asked for help in whatever way, they all came through above and beyond what I could have ever imagined. From the local organization Good Juju and my dear friend Danica Salvaggio, who just, I told her this crazy idea, let's put on a huge benefit concert. And she said, okay, let's do it. I'm like, okay, really?
My name is Danica Salvaggio. I'm one of the co-coordinators of Burn It Down, and I also run a volunteer group in Simi Valley called Good Juju. From a coordinator standpoint, it was really interesting because I saw the place when it was perfectly empty before anybody had actually arrived, and so I was able to see the line start to grow and people start to come in, and so it was really awesome to see everybody literally filter in through the doors and fill the place up from wall to wall. And then once everybody started playing the music, it was just a crazy party, and it just exploded. I loved it. Burn It Down was actually scheduled and formed and went off a few years after my own mom was diagnosed with cancer. But she's fine now, and so I kind of am in the same boat as Alex, where I'm so grateful for the advancements that have been made, and really my mom's own treatments went very smoothly, all things considered. So I'm very, very grateful to the medical community and to the community here in Simi Valley for helping her through all of that, and I kind of want to give back just as much as Alex.
All the money that was donated from Burn It Down 2011 was donated in honor of my good friend Ola Hudson. Ola was one of the most incredible people I've ever known. I can still hear her voice clearly in my head. She has such a distinctive voice. I had seen her about 6 months before she passed away, and she looked great. She was healthy, she was happy, she looked beautiful, and everything seemed normal. The next thing I heard, she was in the hospital. And then they found out it was lung cancer, and it was pretty bad. When I heard that she was sick, I had been thinking about that for a few days. And then one day I just started thinking about her. I walked over to my piano, I sat down. 2 hours later, I had written Hold On. It's called Hold On, Ola's song. And it's very specific to her. It says, hold on to the love that made you strong. After I wrote that, I was trying to get it recorded at my house. Didn't really have a studio set up, so I had to run out, get a couple of things so I could hook things up. And I remember I had walked into the garage as I heard the phone ring. When I walked back in, I saw my mom, and my mom had been on the phone with our friend Roberta, who was a mutual friend. And Ola had passed away. I still owed her dinner. I promised her dinner when she sang backgrounds on my first record. I went back home and I sat at my piano and I sang Hold On for her, just by myself in my living room. And you would think that I would, there'd be some guilt thinking that she never heard it. I never got to actually play it for her. But I know she hears it. I know she heard it that first time, and every time I play it, I know she hears it. I'm really sad that we had to lose her to something like cancer. And so, if I can prevent that or help prevent that from happening to somebody else, that would be a really good day. All the money from Burn It Down 2011 was split between two cancer charities, one being the American Cancer Society and the other being a local nonprofit organization called the Marcelle Erian Foundation. And that was started by my oncologist here in Simi Valley, Dr. Hanny Khalil, to whom I also owe my life, him and that whole office.
I've known Alex for approximately 13 years. I was there at the hospital when she was diagnosed. I was one of the nurses working 3 to 11 who tried to look the other way at 8 o'clock when all the guests were supposed to leave, because Alex had a room full of high schoolers, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, but we just kind of turned another ear because it was the support she needed from her friends.
Those people who don't have any resources or who may be out of work will always find help. It's the ones who have a job, have insurance, but yet cannot access medication because of the restrictions on their policies. Where do they go? They can't pay $50 per pill, which is sometimes what it costs to get a anti-nausea medication or a pain relief medicine.
Exactly.
This organization is set up just to take care of those people, those hardworking people who really need medical care and thought they were going to get that medical care when they purchased their insurance policy, but yet, the fine line says that certain medications are not covered.
In addition to helping for the medical part, there's been medical equipment that we've helped patients with, walkers, wheelchairs, as well as recently Dr. Khalil paid the airline ticket for a young patient to go back to South America to be with her mom as this young patient had her final days.
We really want to help those people in need, and so what we're asking for are contributions to help them, to help the patients who come in here who they just need some hope of some kind.
Hold on.
The fact that she devotes this entire performance to this organization is just so humbling, and it's just so encouraging. You'll enjoy every minute of this concert.
We knew it would be nothing short of amazing, and how refreshing that she could bring a young face to the public of somebody who had survived cancer and was willing to help out.
If I've learned anything in this life, I've learned that God will provide, yes, and He will make it all right. It's all right.
It's hard to pull off a feat this big for a grassroots project, but we did it. It was just phenomenal that everybody that I asked to do something just totally was like, of course. Conan O'Brien and the Basic Cable Band, they signed t-shirts for us and a drum head for us. Cedric the Entertainer took pictures in our shirts, signed shirts for us. Diane Cannon, she donated to our project. She was at the event front and center. Just had a great time. Joey and Haley King were there, donated stuff for our auction. Tito Jackson, he signed a guitar for us. Gary Bryant and the K-Earth 101 morning show. They plugged our event on air. It's inspiring, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of them. And even now, as we're planning our next Burn It Down 2013, I mean, I have people just coming out saying, what can I do? You know, I mentioned what we're doing. It's like, how can I help out? Here's my number, here's my information. How can I help out?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Cedric the Entertainer.
I'm Salvador Santana.
I'm Diane Cannon.
My name is Danielle Savory.
I'm Tana Frederick.
This is Joey King.
That is my name.
Yes, and this is Haley
That's
King.
Haley King.
Burn it down.
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 Burn It Down 2013.
It's amazing. Her shows are amazing. The music is amazing. The lyrics are amazing, and she's such a great performer.
She's a stone star. She sings with her heart, her soul, her mind, her strength.
It wasn't just a concert. You were there. Everyone was there for a reason, and everyone felt the power of it and the energy. It was just an amazing experience to be there.
I'm here to tell you to support cancer research.
I know that there are a lot of people out there that have been affected by this terrible disease.
Some of our aunts and uncles and friends have gotten cancer, but we just never thought it would happen to our mom, and when it did, it was really hard.
It was a really frightening time for the whole family. It's just, especially when both your parents get diagnosed within the same year, you need all the help you can get.
I am so grateful for all the people that fight that dread, disease.
There are a lot of people out there that share a deep love for music, like myself, and a deep passion for healing those that have been affected by this awful disease through music.
Bringing artistry to people, and at the same time using that for a good cause and to raise money. It's the most beautiful way, I think, that you can use yourself as an artist.
This is for all cancer research. Let's get rid of cancer in our lifetime.
The cause that she believes in so much, and the cause that she wouldn't be with us today if it wasn't for it. There's so many people there supporting that cause, and you feel the love, and everybody has been affected by it, and it's just like, it's so powerful. The show was bigger than I could have expected. It was mind-blowing, and I'm sure it can only get better from here.
The place was jammed, people were screaming, people were yelling, and when she finished, they were furious because they wanted more.
You gotta come to Burn It Down 2013, you have to, or you're missing out.
You go this year, you be sure and be there. We're gonna be there cheering her on, and we hope to see you there.
It's going to be awesome.
Come check out Burn It Down 2013. I'll be there bringing it, and I hope you will too.
It was so much fun, and I definitely think that you should support it and love it and breathe it. Live it. Burn it down, burn it down.
Yeah, we should let Alex do that part.
Music is a very powerful healer. When I was going through everything I was going through, to put on like a Stevie Wonder track, to be able to just step away from all the pain, even for 4 minutes, and be able to breathe. So I felt that the best way for me to give back was in the form of music. We're using music, we're using art, we're using creativity and inspiration and positivity to fight something as horrendous and evil as cancer. That was the whole purpose of Burn It Down. As a musician, I can find no better way to give back than through the music that I love so, so very dearly. And I really hope that it inspires other people, and I hope it can take other people away from their pain, even if just for a couple of minutes at a time. Burn it down to rise above it.
And that's a wrap. Mwah!